Hey, my friend, it's Cameron here. I'd like to welcome you to this week's edition of the Inner Circle. This one's going to be a really cool one. It is taken out of Limitless Gold Insider, some of these ideas, and we're going to get into it here very, very soon. So, basically, if you're new to the Inner Circle, I'd like to welcome you. My name's Cameron. I'm from Northern Ireland, and I've been doing this online stuff since 2018. And you know, what we talk about here on this channel and on the limitlessmoneyhub.com is really all about building your business and taking your business to the next level. Also, with Cameron Limitless, we all talk about marketing and this whole new idea of internet marketing and everything like that. And really, the big idea for me really is that we don't necessarily need multiple jobs anymore because that's something that I got caught up in a lot, was having all these multiple jobs, trying to create multiple streams of income. Now, there is a way to go around it, and the idea that came to me, and I'll tell you maybe a little bit about this here, some of you might already know it, but the big idea that came to me was marketing. And if you could just master this one skill about building an online business, which is marketing, all the other things became irrelevant, and you could still participate in all these multiple streams of income and stuff like this here. So, this is what I'm going to be talking about, some of these types of ideas, and I'm going to share with you my slides. So, you probably already know what the big idea of tonight's training on the inner circle is all about. And tonight's game plan is making a full-time living and then some with only a few customers per month. Okay. And if you're new to the inner circle and you want VIP notifications every week, I post the inner circle. You can go ahead and check that out at limitlessmoneyhub.com/VIP. Go ahead there and register for the VIP notifications, and I'll send you a little notification just to let you know that the next training's out and things like this here, because each and every week we always do something different. And some weeks we might be building a business, other weeks we might be talking about ideas like this here. And really, there's an area and stuff in the insider content room, which I'll be giving you access to at the end, where you can go ahead and submit your questions and things that you want to see on the inner circle. And one of the big ones that we had was copywriting, and we were covering all that there in the previous inner circles. So, just in case you're not a VIP insider yet, you can go to limitlessmoneyhub.com/VIP, register to become an insider, and you'll keep up to date with all these trainings and things like that there. So, my big promise to you for today is you'll probably be able to go out there and make some big money online fast almost as soon as tonight. Okay. And this is totally possible. And you'll be able to see the ideas I'm going to share with you on the training and how that can come to kind of fruition for yourself. So, we'll be using the limitless business model, and I'll be explaining a little bit more about that there as we go through this training. And if you stay to the end, like I says, I'll be showing you where to get access to the VIP insiders content room, okay, which is going to be very, very cool. Now, if we go over here, um, this is my site, CameronLimitless.com. And if you're new, maybe you've been on the inner circle before, you might know about my story. So my story, just quick, catch up in case you're new, is that back in 2018, it was actually 2017, I actually seen all these people investing in cryptocurrencies and making all this money. So I went ahead and bought some Bitcoin and things like that there, and I put it into this here project, some of it, things like that there, and it went down, and I was like, what is going on with this here? And I thought that crypto was broke. Maybe like a lot of people back then, they were like a bit disheartened about it and thought, I'll just forget about this here. That was like early or late 2017, the height of the peak of the bull market, and then it all went sort of down. My main goal was to try and make 11 from this here, and this is where this sort of ties in. So I soon realized that you had to be like a top 1% of investor to be able to make predictable, income with that there without having to, watch the charts all day and everything like that there. So I kind of moved on from the crypto phase, but it fits in with the limitless business model, which is very cool. And when I left that there, my investment, sort of went down, but then, like 4 years later or something, it went way back up. Even though I'd lost money, I still ended up making money with that investment. Okay, maybe it took 4 years and I kind of forgot about it for all that time. And then it kind of got me back into it a little bit. That's very cool. And that's what I did at the very start of my internet journey. Then what I ended up doing was I seen this person posting stuff that they were building this Amazon store and they done like private label and they were selling all this stuff on Amazon. And I was wondering how he was doing it. So I ended up going and buying his online course about Amazon arbitrage. And I started doing that and I was getting physical products and I was running about pick, pack, and posting stuff. And I was leveraging Amazon as the marketplace type of thing to go ahead and market and promote my products. And then when they sold one of the products, they got paid the commission. I pick, pack, and posted it and stuff like that. And what I really didn't like about that business model is you had to go and buy stuff all the time, and then you were having this stuff piled in your room. And then sometimes it mightn't have sold for a while, so you just have to sit on this product for a while and things like that there. So I started looking into other different ventures online, and I found out about drop shipping. And drop shipping is where you can build a little website online. And when you build this little site online, you can sell products from that there, and you don't necessarily have to own the product, which is super cool. And when someone buys the product, then you collect the money. Then you go and buy that there from another wholesaler, and you can drop ship that product from them. So you buy the product from the wholesaler and ship it straight from the wholesaler to the person who just bought it from you. Now, what's great about this is that you don't have to have any inventory. You don't necessarily have to have big capital because you're not having to buy all this inventory. You can make a sale that day and then use that same money to buy the product or something like that there to buy the product to send people. Okay, which is very cool. There is some problems with that, which was like bad customer experience because maybe you were drop shipping stuff from China and that sort of stuff. You never really could be able to control the customer experience. And this was around the time when I stumbled across the whole big idea about marketing. And that's when I started geeking out about this idea of marketing because the Shopify store didn't necessarily work unless you knew what marketing was or you knew how to market. Okay. And some of the things that I was doing back then, I was just sending ads to a Shopify store. And, people were just clicking about everywhere and leaving and all this here stuff. So we're going to be covering some of the ideas that'll help you in case you're maybe doing something like that there. You have an Amazon store, maybe you have a Shopify store and things like this here, and how you can be more independent and, build your own thing, which is really, really cool at the end of the day, because you don't necessarily want to be dependent on Amazon. You can leverage them, but you don't want to depend on them. You can leverage Shopify, things like this here. But you kind of need to know these key skills of marketing. Now, when I started digging into marketing, I stumbled across affiliate marketing and I built this little affiliate blog called pullupgears.com or something like that, pullupgear.com. And I wrote this little blog post and I bought someone's course and, launched the site, bought this theme, everything like that, and I didn't have a clue about building a website or SEO or anything like that. And, the site was a little bit clunky, maybe outdated and stuff. And, my whole strategy there was to write a blog post and then put my affiliate links in that blog post and then send traffic there. And then when someone clicked on my affiliate link and purchased, I would make a commission. Now, there's a lot of different things that you might be missing if you're just doing that strategy. Ultimately, are you capturing any of your traffic via remarketing or list building? Are you following up with your traffic via email? Are you building an email list? These sorts of ideas, come into play whenever it comes to building an affiliate blog, because it's not just the fact of building the blog. There's a few other components which makes it a lot better for you. Okay. Now, when I was going along here studying about internet marketing and affiliate marketing, I stumbled across the connector hub based business model. Okay. And this is what I like to call the limitless business model. And whenever I started to do this, I started to raise myself above all the competition. I was actually able to just go and post little free videos on Facebook and start to make some reasonably big commissions within my first, 90 days of being online and doing this here type of stuff. So that's just a quick backstory about me and how I got here and what exactly I'm doing. Now, if you're new and you want to know about the Limitless Money Hub, the Limitless Money Hub is a community hub for entrepreneurs to take their product, passion, or idea or service to the next level. Okay, starting a small business is tough, and there's so many new skills, technologies, and resources to manage that you can end up second guessing yourself all the time. Okay, is this here tool going to be useful for me? Am I wasting money on this thing? Is this here going to be a good investment? There's so many options out there. What is going to be the best options? Which ones are worth it? Which ones do I not need? You know, it can be a bit of a daunting task when it comes to marketing and everything that you might think that you need to do it. So our community is full of resources for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and marketers to leverage in their business to save them time and money. Okay. So you can join our Limitless Money Hub community and start building your own empire with us together. That's my invite to you if you want to become a VIP insider. And also at the end, I'm going to share with you our Limitless Gold Insider, which is ultimately where you're going to get the most value out of these trainings every single week, as if you're a gold insider. So this is just a little bit about me and who is the Limitless Money Hub for and everything that got there. So go back to here and we're just going to jump on to what we're going to cover tonight. So the four main things that we're going to cover tonight. Number one, we're going to cover a little bit of an overview of the Limitless Business Plan. Then we're going to look at the 7 steps for the big, fast money plan. Then I'm going to share with you the ultimate sales secret called the big idea marketing. And then I'm going to give you access to the insider content room. Okay. And this is where you're going to have some additional trainings if you want to learn about this more. And, it's a resistance free type of entry. So if you are interested in this stuff, you'll be able to access that. Don't worry. So I'm going to bring up the whiteboard here and we're just going to start sharing these ideas on the whiteboard. And it's going to be super cool. And hopefully, you kind of getting these ideas along with me. So let's see here. We're going to write this text up here and I'm going to make sure I've got this opened. So our game plan here is, let's see, I'm going to write this up. We're going to call it the Limitless Business Plan. Okay. Now, the key to the Limitless Business Plan, it's not the fact that the Limitless Business Plan is an affiliate marketer's plan. It's not the fact that it is, you know, a drop shipper's plan. It's not the fact that it's, like a specific plan for anyone particular, but it's a plan for basically most businesses because its main focus is marketing. Okay. And this was the big idea that I was sharing with you. Okay. And how I found out about that there was like on YouTube, and someone was there to go up to people and say, I made 7 figures, and like a prank channel or something like that. And the guy who was Limitless EXP, he was called, he would go up to people and say, I make 7 figures. And it wasn't until he went up to a lady and said, I make 7 figures. And she says, oh, really? I make more than that. And that's when when he asked her, what did she do? And what she did was marketing. And that's whenever I realized, like, this marketing thing must mean something. So this is number one key idea is marketing, okay, with the Limitless Business Plan. Now, when we start to dig into this a little bit more, what we're looking at here is with the Limitless Business Plan, we want to make some of this. So we want a result, okay? And what is that result? In most cases, with our niche here, the Limitless Money Hub, it is we want to make more money. So this is a result. Okay. Number one step on the Limitless Business Plan is results. What are the results? Okay. This could be health, wealth, relationships. For me, I wanted to solve the problem for wealth. Okay. That was what I wanted to do. So that's why I went into the wealth type of niche. So wealth type of industry. Okay. Now, the next big idea here is we need to have a product or service that we promote. So number 2 is having a product or service to promote. Now this is where we make money. Okay. We need a product or service to promote in the Limitless Business Plan. Okay. So we decide health, wealth, relationships. Which one is it you want to geek out about? Which one is it you want to be passionate about and help others with? Which one is it you want to solve for yourself? Okay. So deciding on that industry, what results you want to help people to get, then identifying a product or service to promote. Now, ultimately, with the limitless business model, we don't want to be tied to any specific thing. We don't want to be like, uh, you know, we kind of do want to be knowledge focused, which we're going to share with you here coming up in the next step. But we want to keep it kind of open because ultimately, what the limitless business model is like, it's like we have this here, which you call your hub, okay? And it's built in this industry, okay, around this particular industry, and you would have multiple products or services to promote, okay? This could be affiliate product slash service, okay? This could be e-commerce products. This could have, let's just see, this could have drop shipped, drop shipping products. Okay. You could ultimately have, you know, multiple different things going on here. So let me just check something here. What else will we have on this limitless business model, the limitless business plan? Okay. These are just some ideas off the top of my head to share with you now. But hopefully you kind of get this idea is the limitless business plan is marketing. Okay. Now, when we look at this here, we pick an industry, we find products and services to promote. Simple, right? Now we get into the marketing side of things. So, marketing, and specifically, we can do online, offline, you know, these types of things, but mostly it's internet. It's internet marketing. Internet marketing. So we have maybe like, if I remember, like 5 pillars, 5 core pillars that we want to get really good at. Okay. And the first pillar is traffic generation. Now, what's traffic generation? You might know what traffic generation, you might not know what traffic generation is. Traffic generation is basically advertising. Okay. So this could be free or paid. Okay. That's number one when it comes to internet marketing. Number two is capture. Okay. And this can be known as list building. Now, what's list building? So, list building ultimately is building a prospect list in multiple ways. Okay. Now, how you can do that is one, remarketing lists. Okay. We talk about that more inside Limitless Gold Insider, more remarketing lists, setting that sort of stuff up. Also, inside the Insider Content Room, you can learn about that as well. And you want to be building an email database, okay? An email list, okay? So that's number two. Number three here is copywriting slash communication. Copywriting and communication, okay? Now, this is just basically the words that glue everything together. Okay. We're going to touch on this here very soon. A little bit of like a copywriting idea, more of a messaging idea, and the secret uh, selling secrets. Okay. So number one, running ads. Number two, building a list. Number three, communicating, whether that's for your video, email, web page, sales letter. There's different ways to communicate, but ultimately, when you stem from the right place, it doesn't really matter what the medium is, okay? But it can be any medium. Now, after we mastered traffic, list building, communication, which is copywriting, then we've got conversions, okay? And that is ultimately sales, okay? Now, what we really want to do, especially online, is we never want to sell anybody on anything. What we really want to do is market and create a buying environment versus a hard sell. Okay, this is something different that we do with the limitless business model versus any other business model. Is we create a buying environment versus trying to sell someone on something, because maybe you've done direct selling before, face to face sales, things like this here. Maybe you're on the phone. When you're selling in that sort of environment, you can be more, maybe you could call it salesy, or more tactically, trying to persuade or push someone over the edge to make a decision today versus later. You still want to implement these sort of tactics, but when it's online, it's easier for somebody to just be like, nah, exit out, leave, and go. We want to encourage people to take more actions on our online business, and this is more the conversion sales side of things. But we don't want to sell people stuff. This should happen effortlessly. Okay, should just happen by default in a limitless business model. The next one here is we've got traffic capture, copywriting, conversions, and then community slash tribe building. Okay, and this is our long-term brand, long-term game, branding, uh, community members, customers, so loyal, repeat customers. Okay, retention. That's these sort of ideas, because it's one thing generating a sale, but it's another thing having the same customer turn into multiple sales. Okay, and that comes from this last element of the limitless business model. Okay, so what we're going to look at here next is 7 steps for the big fast money plan. Okay, so I'm just going to write that up here and I'll put it in red. So this is ultimate. Okay, this is what we were here for. Okay, hopefully you understand now what the limitless business model is. The limitless business plan is a marketing plan. Okay, we pick an industry, we find products, whether they're ours or not, doesn't matter, and we build a hub. Okay, and then we can do all these things. Okay, our main core pillars of this limitless business plan is advertising, list building, copywriting, conversions, which you don't necessarily have to think about too much. You just go and find the products you want to sell, and then your communication defaults into sales. And then ultimately, you want to be thinking about the long term game of building your community and loyal customers that are repeat buyers. Okay, that's the limitless business model. Now we're looking at the, let's see here, the 7 steps for the big fast money plan. Okay, so I'm going to write that down here. 7 steps for the big fast money plan. Okay, Now, we'll just go through this here together. And, you know, we talk about this more inside Limitless Gold Insider. So we're not going to go too in depth as what I would go inside the training. It's already inside Gold Insider for you. But we're going to cover, the overview, the big overview of this here. So, number one idea when it comes to this here is singular focus, funnel focus. Singular funnel focus. Now, this can be a big one because when it comes to online, it can be easy to launch funnel after funnel after funnel after funnel. And it's important to have multiple funnels. But if you want to make big money fast, you're better having one funnel, focusing on one funnel, and then just filling that pipeline up. Okay. And then focusing on these other ideas that I'm going to share with you as we go along here. Singular focus versus a little bit of focus in different ones. For me personally, right now, I did do the singular focus, and I put a lot of money into ads for a single funnel, and I made a whole bunch of money, and I continue to run those ads, which is great. Now, what I'm doing at the minute is I'm launching this funnel, this funnel, this funnel, and seeing what's working. Okay, you might need to do that at the start. Launch a funnel, launch a funnel, launch a funnel, until one of them works. And then when one of them works, boom, zoom in and focus on that one and grow that there one. Okay. But it's also good as well to keep your options open in case an opportunity comes up. You want to extend of your hub, build an extension of your hub into, a different, avenue to channel people into your hub. So singular focus for the big money, fast money plan is super important. Okay. It's going to be difficult to do this if you're not singular focused, if you're trying to promote this product, this product, this product. It's important. Okay. You can be super singular focused for a specific length of time, maybe the next 30 days or 60 days, and then close that offer down and then launch the next one and then do this here one for the next 30 to 90 days, singular focus, shut it down, launch the next one, keep them evergreen. You can keep them evergreen as well, have your ads running all year round, multiple different products, creating multiple streams of income, which is super cool. But with the big vast money plan, we're looking at singular focus today. Okay. Now, number two is we want to look at high ticket offers. Okay. I'll share with you some ideas about high ticket offers. But when it comes to like high ticket offers, the main ones out there at the minute we'll call a webinar funnel. Okay. I would recommend, okay, finding a webinar funnel that you could promote. Okay. Inside Limitless Gold Insider, we have 3, 4, maybe even 5 different webinar funnels, affiliate webinar funnels that are built already for you, and you can run them on these big media channels. Okay. And we're going to cover some of them ideas here in a minute. But ultimately, a webinar funnel. But I'll share with you this idea because this is one I'm doing right now for myself, and I'll kind of share it with you. So, webinar funnel is a high ticket funnel. Okay. If you don't know what a funnel is, it's kind of like this, and you have different stages. So, this is where everybody sees your ad. These are the people that clicked and potentially opt in. And then these are the people that see your offer. And then after the people see your offer, you make money. Okay. So loads of people come in the top, and then you get, less sales than proportional to the amount of people that seen your ad. Okay. It sort of is like a funnel. Now, I'll just take this off the screen because I've got a cool idea which is relatively new that you might be interested about. And if you are interested about it, you can message me about this here. Okay. And I can get you access. But there is an offer here at the minute. Okay. I know we're looking at webinar funnels. Okay. But what if there was, for a beginner, an offer that was free for everyone? Okay. So nobody had to buy anything. It's not like you had to sell anything to anyone. It's a free offer that you're giving away. Okay. Now, out of that free offer you give away, the person schedules a phone call. So a phone looks like that. They schedule a phone call, okay, to find out to see if they can get any uh, government money. Okay. Now, this offer comes from a company which is a legal company that does businesses, like legal stuff. Okay, like potentially, seeing if they're eligible to save money on their taxes for their business or stuff like this here. But it's ultimately a legal company who does legal work, and that type of work is pretty expensive. If you want to hire yourself an attorney and like a legal team for your online business and getting all that sort of stuff, it's not cheap. So you can get an affiliate link here from this company, and then you send in businesses from America. This offers specifically for America, and the business owners have to have 5 employees or more, and then they can qualify for this money. Now, this legal company goes and does all the work and vetting to see if they could get any money from the government, and if they do, then they can get upwards of $10,000 per employee. So let's say it's 10,000 on average for an employee, and this company has, let's say, uh, 10 employees, only 10. I seen all uh, I seen examples of other students running the same offer who had company sign up, had thousands of employees, and they made like 40 grand commission from one customer, which was really cool. Now, let's just say that this one we recommend it only had 10. Now, this company charges a fee for getting them this $100,000 from the government, and their fee can be like 20%. So they're getting 20 grand fee from the free money. Okay. And I think they give you something like, it might be 50%. So imagine if you just recommended one person, one business owner who had 10 employees who got 100,000 in funds. The legal company got this fee, and then you got your commission. Now, when I seen this, I was thinking, right, so you give this free appointment away for free to see if a business owner can get these funds from the government. If they qualify, they could get upwards of $10,000 per employee, and then that gets paid out to them. And then they pay this company the fee for doing all the work for them, and this company pays you a commission for recommending the person, which is really cool. So you can make big money without even selling something. So if you're interested in learning more about this here, I'll share with you more at the end of how you can contact me about this opportunity, and I can share with you the sign up process and how you can get your own link, and then even share with you how I'm running ads right now in America, generating leads for this offer. Okay, using the big fast money plan, but it's not a webinar funnel. It's just a basic lead funnel. Okay, and it's even simpler than this. So it's only an opt-in page and a thank you page, and then some follow-up emails with the ads. So this is the beauty of the limitless business model, is we can jump about different things, I guess, here, as long as it's within our industry, which is really, really cool. Now, this is the webinar funnel. Webinar funnel usually sells a higher ticket product, and we've got a bunch of webinar funnels for affiliate offers inside Limitless Gold Insider that you can get started with, which is really, really cool. Now, that other offer I shared with you, the free one, that is an exception. I haven't seen any other ones like that about. And, there is potentially other high ticket offers out there, but the key here is finding a high ticket offer where you can make these big commissions with one customer, And even better if it's free and the customer doesn't even have to buy anything, which makes it a very slippery slope. And potentially you can earn more money, which is amazing. So let's just go to number 3 here on the 7 steps for the big fast money plan. Number 3 is the big marketing media. Big marketing media, okay? Versus uh you know, any other typical way you can make think about generating ads like solo ads. What other ways? Email, solo ads, email drops, they're the same sort of thing. Um, we want to sort of stay away from lower quality traffic streams, like um, you know, really, how can I say it? Like lower quality traffic where you're getting cheap traffic. You don't want to go to cheap traffic source. You want to go to the big market media. Where's the big market media? Google, PPC, Facebook, PPC potentially. For me, I focus more on Google, YouTube, these sort of ideas. Now, when we're looking at big market media, we want to go to Google, PPC, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, these sort of marketing channels. But there's a problem, is that we can't run ads to an affiliate link. So what we need, let's see, I'll do that green. We need to have our own custom type of funnel, okay, to run these things. Because you could find an affiliate webinar out there, but they would just give you a link to share, and it sends people straight to the registration page for the webinar, and you couldn't take that affiliate link and run it on Google PPC. Okay, you could build a list via a landing page and give something away for free. Build your list and then have a little video here, and then this is the offer to go and sign up to that webinar with your affiliate link. Okay, this is the similar model I'm running with that free offer, okay, that you can make the big commissions with. Okay, similar model here. Okay, but what we want to do is own the webinar. That's the key idea here. And you can own this full webinar presentation type thing and have it in your account, where you are able to run on Google, Facebook without any problems, which is amazing. So big marketing media is the next big idea. The next one here, number 4, is conversion mastery. Okay, conversion mastery. Now you might know what that is, but we're going to look into a little bit of an idea here for this one, conversion mastery. Now, when we're looking at this, we have, let me see here, something we call the big idea. The big idea marketing. Big idea marketing. Now, I'm only going to touch on this slightly here, but like I said, you'll be able to learn more about it at the end of this training in more depth. We have extensive trainings on this type of stuff. So, big idea marketing ultimately is, let's say you have your product and your product gets a particular result, okay, which might be money in this case. So let's just say your product gets a particular result, potentially money. Now, if you're going to go to the marketplace with your product, okay, all these people out here, and you got your affiliate link, okay, and you're just like, oh, buy my product, buy my product. People hate to buy, or people hate to be sold and love to buy things. If there's 1,000 other people promoting this product too, you're no different than everybody else promoting this thing. So what we want to do is we wrap it in something we call a big idea. Now, I have some ideas here to share with you, but one of the best ones or simplest ones that I had seen was one that was for baby training. Okay. It wasn't necessarily baby training, but it was parent training. So let's say the product was teaching parents, parents how to put their baby to bed. Okay. Maybe this is a big problem, probably was. Um, but this was like the product that these people were selling. They were teaching parents how to put their baby to sleep, baby to bed. Okay. Now, if you were going up to people, this was your product, like, we can teach you how to put your baby to bed at night. You know, we can teach you how to put your baby to bed at night. We have this training on it, whatever. You know, when you're leading with this, it's not as compelling because we're talking about converting someone from like a warm lead or a cold lead into a buyer. Okay. And people hate to be sold stuff. So you're just talking about the benefits, the how great this here product is, everything like that air, but no one really cares about the product. They care about the result. So when we look at this here, in this thing that I was learning, this example, they came up with this big idea. Okay. And the big idea was called Born to Sleep. So the Born to Sleep, but you don't necessarily lead with Born to Sleep. Okay, you lead with the premise. Okay. And we've got a premise. Okay. And the premise is ultimately like the overall idea. So it's like uh don't train the baby, train the parents. I'm pretty sure this was what it was. Don't train the baby, train the parents. Okay. And the methodology of this was babies have sleep cues and you just have to know how to notice them. Okay. Now, do you see now that we have this sort of conversion elements in place? Okay, because this feeds into our communication. How if you're going out there with a product that was teaching parents how to put their baby to sleep or to bed, and if we led with the method or the premise, so you don't you don't put your baby to bed, you know. Let me just think about this for a second. We lead with this premise of you don't train your baby to sleep, you train your parents to train the parents to sleep. Okay, and this big idea here is called born to sleep because babies are initially born to sleep, and the method is the baby will have a sleep cue. You just need to notice the sleep cues to put your baby to bed, and when you put them to bed, they'll go to sleep. So this is going to help to sell that product more. Okay, this is a big idea marketing. So you got a big idea, premise, methodology, and a few other steps that we cover inside the Gold Insider. So that was our conversion mastery. Okay, and ultimately conversion mastery should happen by default. Okay, if you have these types of elements in place, it's going to be a lot easier for you when it comes to making big money fast. Okay. But you don't necessarily need this here right away. Okay. Because it can take some time to come up with big ideas and things like that. Now, what we're looking at here next is 5, which is the profit launch sequence. Okay. Profit launch sequence is, let me just draw this out. We have this webinar, we have these ads. So we have singular focus on our ads, because if we're going to spend money on ads, we don't want to spend money on an ad for this funnel, this funnel, this funnel, this funnel. Okay, you can't do that there, an experiment. But if you want to make big money fast, singular focus on your ads and optimizing your ads for the funnel. Okay, and this is like the funnel here, which is like a webinar funnel. Next, within this here, we have the big marketing idea, the big marketing, big market media. Okay, singular focus, webinar funnel, big market media. Okay, we're going to Google, YouTube, Facebook. We're not messing about here with silly gimmicky ways to get traffic. We're going to the main place. Next is conversion mastery. Okay, conversion mastery is these sorts of ideas here, and this is going to be throughout your ads, your webinar, potentially follow up, stuff like that. Now, the profit launch sequence is a series of videos or presentations here that can either go along with the webinar, ideally, and it supports the webinar and it potentially promotes a different product, or else encourages people to re-register and make sure they show up. But ultimately, these all tie in together. So your ad leads to your webinar, you build your list, there's emails that go out reminding people to join the webinar, watch the webinar. Potentially, if the webinar doesn't start till a couple of days from now, you can send out these profit launch sequence. Okay. And these here encourage people to take action and show up to the webinar. Even if they watched it, these will still supplement, and you can leave, an additional thing here that can be like an additional offer type thing. But this is the idea of the profit launch sequence. So you want to combine these things together. Okay, so now we've got a profit launch sequence. Now, hopefully you're getting these ideas. Let me know if you're getting these sorts of ideas, if this is helpful for you, if this is useful, and things like that there. Let me know in the comments whether you're watching this here, and we'll see, if this is helpful for you or not. So number 6 here, after the profit launch sequence, is we want to have a flagship bonus stack. This is how you're going to start to differentiate yourself than everybody else and incentivize people to use your links versus anybody else's links. So you want to have a flagship bonus stack. I'm going to show you review my flagship bonus stack here at the end of the training. And, like I said, it's free. You can get it free at the end of this training here. But you want to have a flagship bonus stack so that, you're different from everybody else and you have an offer versus, just buying your product when they could just go over to Amazon and buy it, or they could go somewhere else and buy it cheaper. You want to have your own offer, okay, and be different than everybody else, which is a really important one. Then our last one here is number 7, and it's retention and ascension. Okay, now covered all these ideas here. Retention and ascension is ultimately, okay, now someone's bought my product, whether or not it was with a flagship bonus stack or not. We want to help them with that product so that they stay with the product and use the product and get the results that they're looking for. Really important with the retention. Okay. When someone does buy, we can also ascend them. So potentially they buy this product here and we could ascend them into maybe a coaching package or a different package, which is more of a higher ticket offer or something like that. You can also ascend people, help your value ladder, and things like that there. Because when we look at a webinar funnel on the value ladder side of things, basically you have like a value ladder like this in your business. This is low ticket, this is medium, and this is high like ticket. So this would be a low price point, medium price point, high price point. Okay, so you're letting smaller commissions here, medium, higher ticket commissions here. Webinar funnel can fall into here. Okay, and this could be like a high ticket one, could be like a phone call funnel, and then this would be like free stuff and stuff like that here in your lower ticket. The more people ascend, the more loyal they will be to your community and things like this here. So the more people ascend in your value ladder, the more loyal things they are, the less they've ascended, the less they really engage with the community. If they've invested at higher ticket price points, they're going to be more invested in learning about more and engaging in the community and things like that there. So that's just a quick idea there about the value ladder. Okay. And the next sort of idea here, when we have this value ladder, so we're looking at the webinar funnel there. Okay. So hopefully you're getting this here. Singular focus on funnels and ads. We want to ideally go with a webinar funnel if we can, but we can do phone call funnel as well. We want to go to big marketing media. And how we do that is we have a custom like front door. Okay, you want to have your own landing page and start building your list, just like we talked about here with the internet marketing on the Limitless Business plan. Okay. Conversion mastery. This isn't really essential, but you want to build something around a big marketing idea. For me, my overall big marketing idea is a limitless lifestyle. Okay. And that's what people buy at the end of the day. The limitless lifestyle. Okay. They could buy that limitless lifestyle via a crypto product, potentially an affiliate offer, become an affiliate, a hub offer where they build their own hub. Okay. And achieve the result, which is more money and a limitless lifestyle. So that's kind of like my big idea, to give you an idea. Profit launch sequence ultimately is a supplementary thing for your webinar, okay, to engage more people before they get on the webinar, after the webinar. Flagship bonus stack is going to increase the value of your offer versus anybody else's, okay, and this is all going to help with making big money fast. Then we've got retention and ascension. So when someone does become a customer, you want to retain them by providing more value, which can be delivered through your flagship bonus stack, okay, which in turn can accomplish these two things, okay. So this was this here part of the training. So let me just see here. So what we got covered so far, I'm going to give you access to the insider content room and share with you how you can get access to that. But quickly, I'm going to share with you here a few more ideas. So what we're going to do is I'm going to invite you to come and check out limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold. Okay. And I need to update this here because that should be a Y. So limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold. If you head over to limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold, you can go ahead and learn about our Limitless Gold Insider. So I'm going to pull this up here on the screen and so you can see it, and we can kind of cover what Limitless Gold Insider is and how you can get started for completely free. So Limitless Gold Insider VIP Insiders. Okay, let's get your limitless business launched. Okay, so we scroll down here, we're going to look at launching your own brand marketplace. And that's what we covered in last week's Inner Circle. A few ideas out of this specific training inside this bonus stack. So it's launch your own brand marketplace that makes it easy for shoppers to find, compare, and buy your products from one website. Okay. And we talked about the difference between having a marketplace from multiple different sellers and having just a digital store. And you can have a digital store in your marketplace, but ultimately a limitless business model is having your own branded marketplace where you can sell services, your own services, someone else's services, an affiliate product, these different things. You can have multiple different offers. Bonus number 2 is making a big money with small niche audiences. Okay, and this is what we covered on tonight's training. Okay, in order to make big money with small niche audiences, you must first know your audience and then understand how to reach them effectively. Okay, so we talked about different offers that you can promote and the offers that was available to you inside Gold Insider here that I'm going to share with you in a second, and how to reach them effectively. Okay, so we go into more of a deep dive in the Limitless Business Plan deep dive there for bonus number 2. Bonus number 3 is no IT experience, no problem. The Limitless Business templates for any type of service and industry to make it easy to drive more traffic, conversions, and leads from your marketing efforts. So when you become a Limitless Gold Insider, you actually get access to our Limitless Business templates page, which is really, really cool. And I'll share with you what that looks like. It's all there for you. You know, people are in and they're already using it, which is very cool. So bonus number 4 is join the Limitless Mastermind, okay? Limitless Business Mastermind community and newsletter for entrepreneurs, marketers who are looking to start and grow their own online business, okay? So the bonus you'll get is on-demand access to the Gold Insider content, monthly newsletter, templates, VIP, and special bonus for lifetime customers. So if you do decide to go for the one-time option, right now, if you go for the single pay option, I'm going to give you a shared project of my personal brand hub with all the pages, okay, which is pretty crazy. Took me a lot of time to build that out, but I'm going to give it to you as a gift if you decide to go ahead and get started here. So when you go to limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold, you can watch this little video about it here, and then you can click join us in Limitless Gold Insider today. Okay, create a free account and upgrade the gold and get these bonuses. Go for gold. Okay, we are a community hub entrepreneurs, a community hub for entrepreneurs to take their product, passion, or service to the next level with marketing. Okay, so when you click this here button, you'll go ahead and go through to my partner's website. All you'll do there is create a free account, and then you can get in and get stuck into the free trainings there inside that community. And it's the community I've used for myself. I use the trainings and technologies. And when you decide to upgrade to their gold level coaching, I'm going to gift you this as a purchase, gift with your purchase completely free. Okay, you're going to get the Limitless Business Model Deep Dive, the Limitless Business Plan Intensive. You're going to get the Limitless Business Templates and the Mastermind newsletter. Okay, so just let me see here. I'm going to share with you a few other things. So that's just a few ideas there to get started. And, you know, when you do create a free account, so when you create a free account here, create a free account and upgrade to gold, I'm going to send you an email, okay, on how you can get access to the VIP content room, okay? Number 1 is if you're not already a VIP insider, okay, you need to go to limitlessmoneyhub.com/VIP and register to become a VIP insider. As soon as you register, you're going to get a password to get access to the insider content room, okay, where you can get access to the Limitless Business Income Machine Masterclass, Limitless Business Hub course there, which you can learn more about that, and the Insider Secret Vault, okay, which has an additional trainings that we've been building out on the Inner Circle. You also get access to traffic generation, which is the endless traffic gold mine, and you can learn more about Gold Insider. Okay, but first, you know, make sure you're VIP. Okay. Second is go ahead and check out our gold offer. Okay, at limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold. Okay, when you go to Limitless Money Hub limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold, you'll come to this page here, Limitless Gold VIP Insiders. Let's get your limitless business launched. Okay, and this is your next step if this is something you want to learn more about and get access to and things like that. Yeah. Something very, very cool about this offer is you actually get the technology included when you upgrade the gold. So as soon as you upgrade the gold, it's just one option. Then you get all the trainings that I use and personally go through myself, and you'll get access to the technology as well that we use in the inner circle. Within the next coming weeks, we're going to be building out new businesses, and I've already been building out another business that I'm going to give you access to potentially next week, maybe the week after, because we've got one more core idea that we will cover on the inner circle here next week, and then we're going to get into some other businesses that we're building out, and I'm going to be adding them into the Limitless Business Templates page, and I'll share with you what this looks like. So I'm going to pull this over here and go double check that you can see the screen. So just need to refresh this, and I'm going to share with you the screen here. So this is our Limitless Gold Insiders content. Okay, we have a welcome video here. We have the Limitless Business Model Intensive. Okay, this is the full training here. You can sort of see that there. You know, it's maybe like an hour long. We also have the Limitless Business Plan Deep Dive, which is roughly around 50 minutes. Then here is our Limitless Business templates. Okay, here you'll get done for you eStage Hub funnel templates to help you with building your funnel, your hub funnels. Okay, that should say. So click here to access Limitless Gold Insider Business templates page. So I'm going to open this in a new tab, and you can kind of have a look at all the different businesses we've already been building out on the inner circle. Whenever you go ahead and upgrade the gold, you'll be able to import all these businesses into your own account and run them as your own. But like I says, we want to stick with one singular focus to make the big fast money, as soon as possible, and then you can start branching out. So one of them we've built is the crypto DeFi cash machine. Okay, and these are all the how you can get access to that. This is the $1 million copywriting business, $1 million copywriting. So how to become a copywriter. Okay, that promotes different products inside there. You'll be able to see that for yourself. You can also view the live funnels. We've also got here YouTube Business Builder webinar. We've got the Ultimate Secrets Blueprints templates, so you can put your own ebook in here if you want to do that. We've also got a profit launch funnel templates, 1, 2, 3 pages there already done. We have an email profits masterclass webinar. We have an affiliate alpha webinar. We've also got a funnel builder webinar. Okay, and you can become an affiliate for all these products as well if you want to do that. We also have an ebook giveaway funnel, VIP promo partners if you're one of them. There's a full project here of 14 different pages that I built and used for myself. And we've also got another product launch funnel here. Let's just see. This is the profit launch funnel and then the product launch funnel. So these are just some of the things I'm giving you as a bonus on top of what you're actually going to get as a gold member here whenever you get started here with this offer. So all you got to do here is go to limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold, click join to join us, click on the button to join us on Limitless Gold Insider, create your free account with my partner website. You'll be able to go in and get started there for free. And then when you do upgrade for gold, upgrade to gold, which you'll be able to see all the value you're going to get there, which is well worth it, if not 10 times more the value that you're actually getting whenever you upgrade the gold there. Then I'm going to give you this as just a cherry on top as a thank you for, working with me versus anybody else out there in the marketplace. So quickly before we wrap up, I'm going to look at what we're going to be covering next week. And next week, what we're going to be covering is the most efficient path to sales without being tech savvy or investing heavily into advertising. Okay. And this is a big problem when it comes to starting a limitless business is, you're not tech savvy, or you're not computer literate, or you don't know how to build a website. And to be honest, my friend, there used to be a hard barrier of entry to get past to build a website online. This barrier is completely removed, and you don't even need to know any code specifically to be able to launch your own limitless business. Okay, I'm going to share with you some ideas on how you can shortcut your path to building your own limitless business, because you know, maybe you might think, oh, I need this product, you need to develop this product. You don't necessarily need to start with the product. What I'm saying is we want to start with the marketing and building our own marketing hub. Okay. And then eventually you can fund that there product, fund that product with the income you're making from your hub. Okay. Whether it's affiliate products, different services, your own services, someone else, whatever it is, you can use that there and then bridge it into your own product later. Okay. Which is really, really cool. But what you need to do now, if you're not already started there, is just head over to limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold, GOLD. Get started there for completely free, and then check out all that's got to offer there for the gold level coaching. Then, whenever you see the value, and if you see the value in it, and you want to go ahead and get started and launching your own limitless business, I'm here for you, and I'm going to gift you the Limitless Gold Insiders uh, bonus package just for getting started. So this was it for the inner circle this week. Hopefully we learned something. You learned something super cool, something new, something that you can take and implement this week and get results with. So next week, like I said, we're covering the most efficient path to sales without being tech savvy or investing heavily on advertising. So that was it, my friend. I'll see you next week. Have a great one, and make sure and go to limitlessmoneyhub.com/gold to get started for free. Then also, if you're not already a VIP insider, make sure you're a VIP insider at limitlessmoneyhub.com/VIP. Register for that so you don't miss any of the up and coming trainings that we're bringing out week after week after week. Like I said, next week we're covering the most efficient path to sales. The week after that, I've actually been building a business last week, this week, that we're going to be presenting on the inner circle, not next week, but the week after. It's going to be a super cool one. I'm going to be adding it into the business templates page for you if you want to run with something like this for yourself. It's a new idea. I've started implementing it. I've been getting results with it. It's been really, really cool. I'm just going to give that away to our gold insiders next week for you to be able to use as well. So I'll see you again on the inner circle, same time next week. We do this every single Wednesday, and I'll see you again then. Have a great one. Peace. Bye bye.